Hello. Hello. So this is a you problem. Still showing the calendar on my screen.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh my god, my microphone broke. My microphone, literally,
Hello.
if I mute stuff halfway through, it breaks. Hello, welcome to ERF1. It is a Tuesday. We are back. I am finally back. I'm joining Mr. Ustin. He's already said hello. And we are in the Netherlands, Zandvoort. And yeah, round 15. The season is going. It's going quick. And we are in the business end of the season. How you doing, Mr. Ustin?
Not so bad. Each week we get closer to the finish. I feel better. How about you?
It won't be long till it's over. Oh yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. We are live. Just go through people quickly, just to make life a bit easier than doing it later on. F and Adam is in a hotel again. He loves those hotels. It's probably all the women he's seeing around the country. Don't sue me. So he is under Flynn Bob. So everyone Adam is Mr. Flynn Bob. Duke's in as a reserve. Thank you very much. We've got Nemesis in making his debut for the league. Another debut. What's that? Racer number 36 of the season. And we've got where has he gone? Can't see it. Oh, Smart Pleasure back. Hopefully no punches this week. So yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Full race is what we love to see. And let's quickly sort some stuff out. No, not that one. That one, and that one, and then we will try and find out who went out first. It's always a blue car, because this game loves blue cars.
I was going to say, probably a blue one.
It is a Smart Pleasure. So yeah, how is everyone doing? Hope you're doing good. Thank you for joining us. Typical, my microphone like completely broke. It's like if I mute it for too long, it's like, oh, it doesn't exist anymore, and just like disconnects it. It's really stupid, but that's OBS for you. Gotta love it.
Yeah, I told you shouldn't have gone for that pre-race fondle.
Bob Netta says, when's he getting the upvote? So yeah, from this week, Ustin's going to be the only person that does ups and downs, because it just makes it easier if we just have one person than trying to figure out who's where and what and why. So we'll have Ustin's official ups and downs. That can be like the segment, yeah.
Can we get some like really crappy audio to go over it, like a little transition?
I'll have to find something. Ustin's ups and downs. So yeah, so we are into the first qualifying time of Zandvoort. So yeah, into the Netherlands. I do like this track. Therefore, it's a very, very tight track, very windy, tight track. And there are some places like here where it can be really, really tough to overtake. So, again, should be a good race. I also want to point out that the new Messiah is now no longer new. He is just the Messiah. It's like he's had a promotion at work. So he's no longer the new Messiah. He is the Messiah. Smart Pleasure goes a bit fast and furious.
He loves a good slide.
He does. Well, everyone loves a good slider in this league, don't they? So
yeah, I can't wait to see him go into the wall this week.
Also, big commiserations as literally, speak of the devil, as I was about to say his name, he appeared in the chat. Fimbop finally made it into the official top 10 for drivers, and he is not here for 2 weeks. So you've got to love it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he was grounded.
Because of my microphone break, and haven't been able to show people the standings overall going into this week. But you can see the stuff up top. Hopefully, gonna try and keep tabs of people going through. I know we try and do it in order, but let's be realistic. A lot of the time, it's not until we get to the end of the session where people start putting in their flying laps. So Nemesis goes through second. Nemesis is driving in VR, just so everyone knows. He's our very first ever VR driver. So we'll see how that goes by the end. 36 laps today,
People
but it's
send
a very
it in the
quick lap.
first corner. Just know it's a little bit more scary for him than everyone
Oh my god, he's going to have to see people left and right.
Somebody just forget to brake and go straight past him, please.
He will poo himself. Sorry, potato aim goes
Nemesis has left the session.
Did it say that?
No.
Oh, sorry. I was like, did I miss that?
Yeah.
Well, obviously this lap
Keeping you on your toes.
this lap is thick and fast. So yeah, it is 36 laps, but when it's like 110, these two go thick and fast. I would love some rain today, but Houston is with me today, so don't expect any.
I hate this game with a passion. All I wanted was some rain.
Hey Finbot, for a man who loves Scotland, you just passed an English prelim. Got it. That's because the English who saw
out of the prelim.
The English are superior. How to wind up
option, and it was sit it or don't sit, and he went, "Oh, sit."
Bobinator just said it's going to rain in the race. Apparently.
Yes.
Please.
Automatic. 15
Ooh.
penalty points if you lie to me.
Big thank you to whoever just followed. I don't have the alerts set up on this screen, but I can hear them from another screen. From another scene I've got set on my OBS, so thank you to whoever followed. Really appreciate it. And if you're not as well,
reveal yourself.
If you've got two screens, feel free to put the stream on YouTube as well. I'm trying to get the YouTube stats up, so youtube.com/@European Racing Federation. We stream over there as well at the same time. As Huis went third. Oh, Flip's actually in fifth. Can Flip have a good race? Flip started the season really well, and then he's kind of fallen off. He unfortunately missed last week as well, and Smart Pleasure put his car in the gravel with 2 punches. So, oh, Charm, you're too kind. Thank you. I'm currently there on my own. Without a Baron, wow, go second.
With no one here
I saw he purpled one of the sectors, and I thought he was going to fly through the purple, but him and Messiah, the two driving into the 109s. Where's Duke at? Duke's in the pits with no time, so we know that Duke, he's currently come out on an outlap. We know he is our time trial specialist, and we'll have a chance to put it on pole. And he is an Aston Martin today. So if you're looking at the team standings, I bet they F1 keep changing it from the constructor standings, the team standings. It's like make your mind up. The Kick boys have taken a bit of a lead in the constructors, so yeah, it's heating up.
Let's go kick.
As there's a Ferrari in the gravel. I think it might be. Oh, it's Albaron.
I'm sorry, but you cannot look at their qualifying times. You can't convince me that they are not the same person.
Oh my god, they're so close.
So close in every aspect of this league. It was supposed to be one quicker driver, one slower driver. We managed to find the same person and just copy and paste them.
How you doing, Chum? Thanks for joining the YouTube chat as well. I can see. I've got the chat open, so I can see it. Maybe I can be more annoying here. I don't actually know if it should be set up that all the comments come up on the stream from both YouTube, Kick, and Thingy, but sometimes it plays up. It's tough. It's the external app, so.
If Team Kick end up winning the constructors, everybody in this league has to change their allegiance to Kick.
True.
But that's all I'm saying. Winners on the dark side.
Well, the Kick boys have just been consistent. They've got both drivers in the top 10. Well, I say so the RBs, but that'll probably change this week with Finbob not being here for a couple of weeks. He'll drop back down.
Yeah, we thought that Snedgy and Adam had the love story, but apparently it's Black Lab and Adam. That was the true love story.
Usyk with a fun fact. Now you got to wait for the stream for that. Don't worry, Chum will write one out for him.
Oh, if he writes it in YouTube, I ain't gonna see it.
So Duke, purple second sector. Has he got enough to put it on pole? He needs to go quicker than Messiah's 109.5, and he will. 109.2. Whew, very quick. But we know he's got it in him. Last week he was in the Mercedes. He was in the McLaren last week, helping them get points. Which, if you look at the points, the Kicks nearly have doubled the amount of the McLarens.
Which is mad.
Yeah, it's insane. So Mulvey passed us out on a lap, currently going a bit slower. Yeah, so Duke was helping the McLarens out last week as he as he won in Belgium, and then obviously this week he's in an Aston Martin trying to help them get some points as well.
Pastor saw that they were finally starting to get some points, and he was like, "Oh, I might as well come back now. We've got some points." I was clawing it back too much.
Why is F1 Adam Flynn Bob? Is he in the Antarctic? And yeah, he is away. He is currently racing from a hotel windowsill.
Chair.
He is in the cup chair.
That's going to be his name. He's going to change his laptop F1 name to Cuck Chair.
As Pastor Man will improve his time, but not enough to move up positions. We've got Huis out as well. We've got Nemesis currently in 6th, but going slow. Schmidt's up in 4, which is really good for Schmidt as well. Again, Schmidt's been the dark horse this season. If he kept the time penalties away, I think Schmidt would be riding a bit higher in that standings. As Messiah goes even quicker, a 109.0 to take back the pole. I won't lie, did not realise Messiah was on an out lap. I'm currently watching Huis, who is coming up to traffic as one of the RBs gets off the track.
No, you're saying about Flip as he slides down to 10th.
Well, so's Huis. So as Flimbob's got up to 6 on F1 Adam, he's in toes. He used the toe of the Red Bull and got up to 5th. So fair play. He used the advantage of.
Hi, Antonio, you haven't come there.
We'll be continuing F1 25. Flimbop, I will be posting a big not announcement as such, but a big post at the end of the season, because I can't say yes or no at the moment. Especially with the fact that the interest is dipping, the fact that we have to go through so many drivers, there's a lot of factors. So things would have to change for it to continue. Oh wow, Mickey has been disqualified. Where is he?
Wrong way.
I guess he was waiting for people to...
He went for a spin, I'm guessing.
I guess he was waiting for cars to go around just to have a chance to spin it, and it's just disqualified him. So Mickey will be starting at the back of the grid.
He is going to be very, very angry.
Yeah, he's going to be annoyed, because he's probably just sat there patiently waiting for cars to go past. And if his car's in an even worse position... someone hits him! It was Black Lab! Black Lab, that wasn't Mickey's fault, it's the game. I'm so sorry, Black Lab.
The AI just made it worse.
Mickey's car has finally disappeared. Mickey said, in my game, I'm in the pits.
In this game, you just fucked Black Lab.
You just absolutely annihilated Black Lab.
Oh.
That's fine. Black Lab, put a ticket in. Mickey's responsible. Oh, there's another penalty point coming your way, Mickey. It's the one you got last week.
Don't, because he'll want the quali ban after this. I loved how it literally didn't say like parked in a dangerous location or it was just wrong way. It's not even the game was like, oh, this is stupid.
Just parked the wrong way. Well, that's making the highlight reel. As Flip will go from 10th to 10th. He improved his time, just not enough to move. So we've got Antonio out. Schmidt's out. Let's see what Schmidt can do. By the looks of it, he's down in his time. I'll give my POV if we want. No, it's not as fun, is it, if you're sat in the pit lane?
All we want is Black Lab's POV.
Yeah, we want Black Lab's POV. Twigs, currently down here, 15th. You just put in the chat, I'm washed. 15th for Twigs. Still want to run an ERF1 podcast. Like, people don't even watch the highlight videos of the stream. You'd get no one for the podcast.
Also, we'd run out of things to talk about after about 15 minutes into the episode.
15? And the rest?
Yeah.
3 minutes in.
At least for that, we can talk about the drivers and then say like Aldebaran won, Aldebaran won, Aldebaran won, Aldebaran won, Aldebaran won. For about 10 minutes.
Well, Aldebaran needs a big win, win. We'll say win, but big result here because Messiah is starting to close him in. he probably does have like a two-win advantage.
Yeah, but for Messiah to really push him, he would need Aldebaran to just collapse at the end of the season.
As lovely passes coming up to a bit of traffic. Oh, I don't think he was expecting that RB to move in then.
A couple of races.
As lovely pass will go over from 13th, and I think that he won't move because of that RB in front. He didn't know where he was going to go, which is smart pleasure. Goes straight down 19th. So, McHarry's done a lap on mediums. Antonio's invalidated. Halo's going into the pits. Pastor's going back into the pits. And Bobinator's coming out on the lap, so we'll watch Bobinator.
Go on, Bob.
So a lot of people currently waiting for the chance to put in one more lap. Again, if you finish on the podium, if you get pole, you get an extra point. So not the podium imagine if there was a podium for Quali. Yeah, you qualied third. And Bobinator will go 15th. Above Twigs. So Twigs was saying, oh, he's washed down in 15th. He's now 16th.
Uh-oh. It gets worse for the man. So, this is just the game's revenge for you missing last week.
Who? Twigs. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, the fact that you missed the game is bad enough, but the fact that you went to a Borough game,
especially off that defending.
Yeah.
It's Preston. And they're literally like playing like volleyball. Right, so Manny K's on an outlap. We've got a few people on outlaps, but again, because there's still like 2 minutes, I think people are waiting. I think Aldebaran is behind. I think Aldebaran's behind. Let's have a look, where is he? Now, Aldebaran's ahead, so we'll watch Aldebaran, and then we'll switch back to Manny K. Can Aldebaran get that car back on pole? Cameron Drome and Nathan Redmond. The fact that we replaced Sadio Mane with Nathan Redmond is still the... Oh my god, as Aldebaran goes into the back of Nemesis?
Did that car that was coming round just nearly go head on with Aldebaran as well?
Twigs. He went into the back of Twigs.
No, but Manny K drove into Aldebaran afterwards.
Aldebaran gets a 5-place grid penalty.
As soon as you change the angle, he went head on with Manny K.
So Aldebaran will be getting a 5-place grid penalty, which means Aldebaran can't physically get pole. Even if he gets pole, he would get pushed all the way back down. Insane. As he's got a broken wing, and will have to go into the pits. Again, it could be the fact that he was held up by the Mercedes. We don't know. We'll have to see. As Lewis retires from the session in 6th. Okay, right. We're into the business end of Quali. It's put my car back on track. Did you...
I was just going to say, to be fair, Chum has made a fair point. It is quite a big accusation. But he did say Aldebaran doesn't respect Pasta or other drivers. So, that is a very big accusation.
That's probably like the most eventful Quali we've ever had. So, Schmidt, he was purple sector 2. He's currently 5th. Can he move up? And he won't. He will stay 5th. As the Mercedes goes through, Nemesis goes 9th. Again, some of these cars are going to be going for far too quick for me to try and keep up with where they are. Duke is the one I was trying to get to. He goes pole. I just saw his car was going over. So, Messiah, what has he got in the locker? Nothing. He is going slow. So, as it stands, Duke will be starting on pole. And there you go. Antonio's going into the pits. So, that is everyone up top. We've got Halo. Finn Bob goes over 8th. Halo pretty much is the only chance to take pole, but he is about nearly a second off of Duke's time. What can he do? Currently in 7th. He will go 6th. Okay, still an improvement, but that will mean that Duke is on pole.
No, he'll
for the
go up
Dutch
a
Grand
place
Prix.
because of Aldebaran.
Oh yeah, Aldebaran goes down 5. Wow, yeah. Whoa. Chum singing in the YouTube chat. Everyone's missing it.
Unless it's voice notes.
No, it's not. Yeah, this is like Duke's like 7th pole. It's insane. But he's only had 1 win. So last week he won in Belgium. Can he win again this week? But look how close it was. 0.010 from first to second.
Do you know, the new Messiah would have taken pole there.
But the big news is obviously Aldebaran going down 5 positions. He's got a lot of work to do.
He loves a challenge though.
Duke loves the pole. That should have been the YouTube chat. Just jumping backwards and forwards from chats. Hey Chum, make sure you like the stream on YouTube. Cheers, thanks.
We can get that like total up to 1.
Look at the sky. It looks a little bit grey. Is there going to be...
What's the chances of rain, boys? What's the chances of rain?
Right. Let's look at the standings quickly from last week while everyone gets ready. So here's the standings. Add Duke's extra 1 point for that pole that he just got. But the top 3 didn't race last week, so everyone did kind of close in a little bit, but not really enough to pressure them as it stands. But hey, it should be okay. We're enjoying it. Good little season. It's fun. And here is the...
Ignore the wild Aldebaran in the top left corner, because if you look at him, he'll take a piece of your soul.
And here is the remaining races. We still have 3 sprint races to go, which is also extra points as well to add on. So there's so many points to be won in this season that it's still anyone's to win. I don't think there's a lot of people that are mathematically out of it yet.
And just a quick correction, the last race is not on the 8th, it's the week after.
Oh yeah, it's moved. Yeah, it's on the 15th. So I'll get Mickey to update that.
I remembered something. I'm impressed.
Right, so I'm just gonna quickly move this off the map. So
many rain coming.
So a lot of soft runners, a lot of medium runners, but don't want position changes. I want none. Everyone Adam does say many rain coming. First bit dry, most is rain, and dry at the end. Oh, took it to my veins. Who is Lamos says rain, light, 36 icon. Oh. So we're going to probably say that the soft runners is probably where it's going to be at the moment. Thank you for the like, Chum. Appreciate it. I'd keep an eye on Aldebaran and Twigs while what they've done. Twigs actually made it back up to 12th in the end, to be fair. To be fair to him. You're not seeing the chat? Oh, well, them arguing about pasta. Oh god, here we go. Oh, because they bumped into each other. Someone's been timed out. I don't know who did it.
Who's getting naughty?
Cheers for whoever timed him out. Look, if this was like a sweaty esports league where, 100 grand was on the line, I'll understand, but it's not. So chill out. Oh my god, that McLaren went in well quick. I think it was Pasta Man. No, it might be Bobinator actually. I think it was Bobinator.
It kicks off when you go into Discord. Usually there's not that many messages during the race. 34 messages since 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm not looking too after. Right, so Mickey, back of the pack, lining us up. It's gonna be a tough turn 1. Right, here we go. Here we go. Right, the lights are going on. We've got a yellow flag. The lights are off for 36 laps around Zandvoort in the Netherlands. And away we go. Hopefully there'll be some rain later on as well. And Messiah will get down the inside. Oh, we've got a car sideways. I think it's Smash and McCarry as well, going pretty slow to avoid it. But Messiah and Antonio get past. Duke's down to third. You've got Halo up to sixth. Trying to think of... So Twigs is still 12th. And Aldebaran is 7th, so everyone will filter through. So these bits here can be really tough to overtake on, so a lot of people will probably just filter through together. And while we're doing that,
just remain calm, guys. Kicks are together.
So all the front 8 drivers running softs. So we're hoping obviously that the softs and then into inters for the rain, but Smart Pleasures goes round. Hopefully we can get back on track. We don't want any punches this week, please. As Black Lab and F1 Adam, the current team standing leaders, together in 9th and 10th, they really need to put the pressure on to get some more points as well, because it's even closer than that as well. So ups and downs. Who do you reckon?
Uppy Downy.
Uppy Downy. One lap in. Who's going up? Who's
that's
going
what
down?
We need to call it. Houston's Uppy Downy.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say up for Mr. Potato.
Potato's going up.
Yeah, Potato's going up, and let's say Lewis is going down. Lewis.
Oh, Schmitty goes sideways, and he goes round. I think he hit that curb.
Did I say Lewis? I meant Schmitty.
Yeah, he hit that curb and went round. And that's into the back of the pack. Oh, all the way down to 19th. That's so unfortunate. I think I might have jinxed him earlier on in Quali when I said that if he just kept it on the track and didn't get time penalties, he would be doing so much better in the standings. And 2 laps in, he hits the curb and goes round. So Messiah is starting to pull away from Duke here, 1.6 seconds. So all it took was him to get that that flying start down the inside. As Nemesis, Aldebaran, and Halo all fighting here. Oh, they'll go side by side. Imagine that for Nemesis in his VR, seeing that car right beside him. He does keep it sticks it to him, and gets past him. As Rat Lab and Finbop? They're not Finbop. It's because it's Flimbob, it really confuses me. F1 Adam moving on up together. Flip as well. Again, another one that needs some points. He's moving on down in the standings. I think he was like 3rd or 4th at one point. He's now like 6th. Flimbob is F1 Adam. Yes. This here is F1 Adam. But because he's not at home and he's racing in a hotel, he's on a different account. Or it shows his EA account instead of his PlayStation account. I don't know. There's a reason why.
I think when he's at home, he's on the PlayStation, and then when he's away, he's on his computer.
That's it, yeah.
There's no way he's plugging a PS5 in.
We're right on board with Roundabout for this bit here, because it is hectic. Oh, he just hit the back of Halo. He's desperate to get past, that's the problem. He's just desperate to get past. He knows he's losing out. Look, Nemesis to Halo's already 3.3 seconds. Sorry, Nemesis to Huis is 3.3 seconds, because these guys are battling so hard. And he hits him again. Oh. And pushes him more.
As he just pushes him on track.
Yeah, I think that's going to end up probably going against him, unfortunately. And he gets donked off the track. And yeah, Aldebaran's getting his arms out. He's desperate to get up there, and unfortunately he's making some mistakes in the process. But
I don't blame him using VR either. Nemesis, be careful.
But yeah, it's already a 4.2 second gap between 5th and 4th. And then obviously there's just over a second gap to Messiah and Duke. Obviously, DRS is enabled. And Masai just needs to stay over a second ahead to stop Duke from getting involved. As Duke goes, he either went wide or slow around that corner, and it was enough for Antonio to dive ahead of him. And again, that's also given Masai a bit more time as well.
It'll be interesting to see how Aldebaran pulls back these nearly 4 seconds.
Anyway, it's down to 3.8 because he has got past Nemesis, so he's got work to do. It's already come down a little bit because these cars in front are going to start battling at some point. But it's whether he'll get.
He's going to catch up.
It's whether he'll get a penalty for that incident with Halo after the race.
It did look like he forced him off track.
Yeah, he hit. Another thing, he hit into him. Again, what we're seeing isn't necessarily exactly what they see, because obviously it's a spectator mode, isn't it? So we're just going on what we can see. Is Mickey, who started last, got up to 12, so really good recovery drive.
Sean, that's amazing. Nemesis trying to control both F1 in his anime-made girl game at the same time.
Yeah, Aldebaran is dry and angry. That is the problem. As the two McLarens will help each other. That's what you like to see, a bit of teamwork. Again, they've got a lot of work to do, being bottom of the team standings and nearly half the points of the team that's in first.
What's happened to Aldebaran? Because he went down to nearly 4 seconds. Just a bit of time. Weird. If you're Messiah, though, you're loving this race right now.
Yeah, incredible start from Messiah. This Nemesis will get DRS on Aldebaran. Again, it's not long enough to really do anything. That's what annoys me about DRS zones in F1, though, is that there are so many tracks that have like DRS zones that are just not long enough to do anything. There's so many of them.
Probably good job. Yeah, it's like it beeps on, 2 seconds later beeps on.
Like here, it will beep now. I think it was that second line. And by the time you get it, look, the thing's over.
Oh, no.
At least the start finish is different. It's that little one in the middle of the track. It's just. I was saying that DRS actually starts a little bit earlier than I thought on that last one. I thought it was a bit further ahead. I don't know if they changed that or I just don't really remember Zandvoort that well. Nemesis is catching him. Messiah to bottle it, you heard it here first.
I'll hold you to that one.
Right, that gap's opening though. 4.4 seconds. These cars in front, they're just kind of going together. I think that's what you need to do though. I've said this over the season a lot of times. Where there's places that you could fight each other, sometimes it's not worth doing at the beginning of a race, because if you just keep battling backwards and forwards, the car in front's just going to keep getting away. You kind of got to like work with each other, use DRS off each other, and kind of drag in the cars that are around you to have any chance of like winning, rather than battling non-stop. So I don't know, it's a tough one because it's obviously 2.5 seconds. As we do have a yellow flag, it's Nemesis. Oh, Nemesis and Halo. I don't know what's happened. The Black Lab has got
10 seconds.
The Black Lab part of that? 10 seconds. Halo goes. That's not Halo. That was. Who was that? I'm so confused. There's a car. Manny K's facing the wrong way.
Is the track getting really slippy or something?
It's rain. It is raining. No, you can see the rain. So there is rain.
No, but it must be getting really, really slippy.
Potentially. I don't know. But there is rain. I don't know if that's what's caused. I don't think that's what's caused it. But I don't know if Black Lab missing a wing. So Black Lab's missing a wing.
Oh, decision 10 taken out of his hands.
He did get 10 seconds, and he is missing the two like flappy parts on his wing. I don't know the technical terms, so it's flappy parts. And that's why he's going very cautiously around here, because he's probably one it's raining, and two no wing. Realistically, he's going to go in for inters here. As who was Lammers' round?
Oh, I cursed him. Good thing he's right by the pit, though. Because he chooses not to go in. Fair enough.
As Mickey gets the 10 seconds of speed in the pit lane.
This last lap has been chaos.
As cars go in. So Mickey is in for the Inters. Black Lab's in for the Inters. Will they make him serve any of his penalty? They won't.
Just replacing his wing.
Halo's in. Manny K gets 10
another
seconds.
10 seconds for Manny K. I'm guessing this pit lane comes up quite quick.
It must do, yeah.
I would say I'm particularly well versed on these. Manny.
Right, so DRS is disabled, so look at my god, look at Messiah. He's like slipping around. Who should have gone in when he could. Everyone is now like ice skates.
This is great for the Inter drivers at the back.
McCarry, leave it for the Discord chat. Right in the chat, not in the Twitch. So everyone is gliding around. So Messiah goes in, Duke goes in. Duke always leaves it so late to brake. Howard Brown goes in. Thank you.
Not because of you, McCarry, just because obviously.
Oh no! It's 10 seconds.
Oh no!
This could change everything at the end.
Sorry,
I've got the other way.
It's 40 seconds.
But who should have gone in straight away, especially with that broken wing. He's gonna lose time in getting his wing changed as well. Again, didn't see what happened.
The worst person is Antonio's still out.
He's gonna lose so much time.
It's his project.
Whee!
Right, guys, there's a pit limiter. Okay. Don't speed
Look at him,
up.
mate. Antonio. Well, all I'm gonna say is you're not winning this week, and I don't mean that in a harsh way. Just look at, he is.
Sliding.
He is like driving on ice.
He is having the best time. Look how far he's still got to go.
Wait for this corner, ready? Oh, he's like locked
Don't
up.
take the brake off.
Oh, it's painful. It's so painful. And here comes Messiah. 7.7. Antonio is honestly going to fall down to about 13th or 14th here. By the time he gets to the pit lane and gets into the pits, he's going so slow.
My question is, why has Potato come out on mediums?
I'm going to guess that it wasn't set correctly, and he's going to be in the chat shouting, "What? Is Antonio doesn't go in again?" Oh no, he does go in. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. I went down to Messiah by accident. I was like, wait, did he not go in?
Look at the penalties.
He's going for wet. I guess
one extreme to the other.
I guess if you've completely broken your strategy, try and get your wets in before everyone else has to change the wets.
We just have a look at the penalties.
No, you don't want to. 10.
All those drivers.
Alright, is it Ty Dillinger? Was that his name? Perfect 10.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Look at Aldebaran, he's now right behind Duke.
Oh, then Duke's 7 seconds behind Messiah. So
how did Antonio get out in 5th? That's all I want to know.
His tyres are not sticking to the track.
Those wets are not working.
This is going horribly.
Tailway went in for wets as well in the end.
Track does look, to be fair, from outside.
It does look very wet. You're not wrong. This is
from
what
the spectator point of view, you would think wet.
Chum, this is why we love having wet weather. This is why every week I'm like, make there be wet weather, because it changes everything up.
This is bad for Mickey and Twigs because they're just stuck behind Antonio, who can't stick to a line.
How is Messiah 8 seconds up the road? What did Duke do that took him so long to lose him so much time that Aldebaran got behind him?
Yeah, but this is going to be one hell of a battle. Not sure Aldebaran's not, going to end up with a penalty or something.
Well, Mickey's up to 5th. He started last. He's got a 10-second penalty, just off the track, but it's a weird one.
We've overestimated the number of penalties. We're only currently at the quarter of the track.
So what we got told is, oh my god, as Antonio nearly slides off the
Oh my
track.
god, Antonio!
Don't touch the grass, you'll go. So what we got told before is that it's going to be dry, bit of rain, and then dries up. So I personally don't think it's going to get. I don't think it's going to get to the point where it gets wet enough to put wets on.
Oh.
So
is it a slidey for him as it appears to us?
I don't know.
It's been
Yes, yeah.
twice nearly.
It's into weather. It's not wet weather. It's into weather, and this is why the wets aren't working.
Right.
And if it's going to dry up soon,
The worst part is he's riding the curbs as well, so
yeah,
it's just going to make it even worse for him.
So if it's going to dry up soon, which what the weather forecast was, it means that it will never get to the point where wets are, and it'll have to go back onto like mediums. Do you know what I mean? Like, so
this is where he would have to go for the perfect undercut.
I'm curious how many tickets go in at the end of this. So if you see the final standings, get in the Discord for a few days' time, and you'll probably see it move around a bit. So you go, look, Antonio goes in, he's going to have to go to Inters, it's just not working. But he's got a 10-second penalty, and he's going to fly all the way to the bottom of the track, so, bottom of the standings. So I think going to serve.
I wonder if he did a misclick, or if it was just I'm going to try and undercut everybody else.
Yeah, potentially. He just served his penalty as well, so at least he doesn't have to take it to the end of the race. Did he serve all of it? That's all I'm waiting for, to see if he served it all. Or that was just 5 seconds of it. He served all of it, cool. So you can serve a 10-second penalty in the pits.
Must be the most gut wrenching time penalty to just sit there and be like, come on, surely it's 10 seconds.
Well, this means though that if people go back on the dry tyres, F1 Adam, Mickey, Twigs, Manny, and Smash will all automatically serve their 10-second penalty.
I'm confused because Smart Pleasure's just gone on to wets.
Again, it might not be, the Inters might not be working for him, so it doesn't look
as wet as it was, but then
I don't know. It's a weird one. It does look wet. Don't get me wrong, and it doesn't mean that there's a line kind of brewing. There is a little bit, obviously, where the tyres are.
It's look a little bit twitchy.
Ooh!
Oh, he touched the grass. Supposed to touch the grass after the race, Alabama.
Sorry, chum. I meant in the sense of I meant in the sense of the rain coming down. Sorry, that's what I was trying to get at. I didn't know that doesn't know like the rain's coming down heavy enough to make it wet for wet tyres. Sorry, that's what I was. But there is no real line forming, so that normally is one of the ways to see if it is wet weather. But this time's opening up. The side's down to up to.
The tyre is running away with it.
Yeah, but I won't say what I did to Duke when I jinxed him and his wheel broke and he lost.
Wasn't that to do with his pedals, though?
Yeah, his pedal snap.
So unless... Yeah, but Masai's controller, isn't he?
No, he's moved to wheel, hasn't he? I don't know.
Is he? I don't know. It's on what?
I don't keep up. Aldebaran gets past, which is insane. But again, if he did bump Halo off earlier on in the race, there could be a ticket coming his way. But what we see and what they see is sometimes completely different. So, again, ticket-wise... I
just appreciate the fact that F1 Adam is currently in 4th. Yes, he's got a 10-second time penalty. But he's currently in 4th in his cook chair.
He's in a hotel room. Yeah. This is why he is the ERF1 MVP, because he is the most dedicated driver out of everybody.
He just wants like constructors. He wants something... Smart Pleasure has retired? Did he retire on track or in the pits?
I think he's crashed somewhere. There's a... Oh, his car's disappeared. Oh, safety car. So, virtual safety car is out. The easiest way to get a drive-through penalty is a virtual safety car. So, let's hope people...
So,
it's 14 seconds.
Two races which Pleasure has left, so he's doing well.
How is it now... I'm expecting this time to come down when he goes over the start finish. It's not. It's 11 seconds between first and second.
We'll be lining up next week's race at this point.
What's happening next week?
I said he'll be lining up ready for next week's race at this point.
Talking about next week's race. Next week we will be in Italy for Monza.
Is that correct? Mickey being 17 seconds behind Duke.
Yep.
That's a huge gap.
At some point, there was some crashes, and there was like, I still don't know what happened to Duke. I still don't understand how Duke ended up like losing so much time. And there we go, Antonio.
Drive-through.
The easiest way to get a drive-through penalty is under a virtual safety car, and we normally always see one at a time. So that is Antonio's race done for the day. As we've got people in the pits, so Nemesis in the pits. He's coming out on fresh inters, and Antonio is serving his drive-through. He's retired. There we go.
As he was retired.
I'm not well.
Which is a shame because each position is points.
That's the thing. You could still finish in 18th and get a couple of points for the RBs, but yeah, I mean, some people don't want to race the rest of the race.
You've already raced 52 minutes, so why not just finish it?
So yeah, that's it. So one of the RBs will not be scoring points. Wait, is that both the RBs? Both of the RBs are out. There'll be no points for the RBs this week. So Alpines, Mercedes, you've got a chance to start closing in. As that time has kind of normalised now, back to 9 seconds. After
Normalised, yeah. It's still huge.
No. I mean, it went up to 14 seconds at one point.
As Black Lab gets another 10 seconds.
Yeah. If his first 10 seconds of speed in the pit lane wasn't enough, have another one. As he...
Did he serve the next one?
I don't know. He's coming out on 8 lap inters, so maybe he had a drive-through. Maybe that was a drive-through of serving. I didn't see. Maybe it came up before Antonio's one. As Flip gets free
with a warning. Wow.
Yeah, it's like quite rare for Flip to get
rare.
Warning. The two Williams
tonight.
Two Williams doing quite good together though. It's unfortunate. I still didn't see what happened to Lewis Hamilton when he was crashed into a wall. So some of the stuff I might have to see back to see what happens. But as it stands, the new Messiah, who's now just the Messiah, he has had his promotion. He is put on a masterclass as he is 9.8 seconds up the road from Aldebaran, who did start in 8th as well. Let's have a look at the position changes. There you go. So Mickey's up 16 places. Absolute, get him down to driver of the day if he finishes in 4th.
Go on, Mickey.
Problem is he has a 10-second penalty, so people like Lewis Hamilton and stuff would like probably try and gain from that as well. So there's your penalties.
Not looking good for Mickey.
Well, it is looking good in the sense of he's still going to hopefully finish top 6.
Yeah, true.
I'm just curious when this weather starts easing up.
Maybe it doesn't. Maybe we just have a free.
It's still coming down.
I think we went weeks and weeks with no rain, and now we've had 2 in 3 weeks.
Loving it. Give me more.
Treating us.
Give me more. Give me all the rain.
All the rain. Listen, I know we go to really hot countries, but let's just swap them out for rain.
Nah, we've got Singapore coming up soon. That's normally rain.
Monsoon season.
Yep. Give us the rain.
It's the horrible rain as well, hot rain.
Chum said, fair play to F1 Adam to treat himself to a can of cashew nuts from the hotel minibar. He is down 8th now though. But he is on 2 lap inters, so he did pit and got rid of that 10 seconds. That's the upside here, is that F1 Adam got rid of his 10-second penalty, so depending on what he can do now going forward.
Down with rain.
This is where you want a crossover period, and then
Lovely. Pasta's doing well.
I've been 9th, yeah, really good. Especially because Twigs is in. Twigs is on new Inters, so he should have a chance of getting past him. I didn't think people.
The gap between Twigs and Aldebaran, at least we don't have to worry about them fighting on track.
Who's Lovely Pasta again? That's Mr. Prime.
That's Amazon.
Amazon Prime. Oh, Twigs is on the grass. Oh. That.
We do not speak of said incident anymore.
Yeah, I said I wouldn't mention it anymore, to be fair.
But that doesn't mean other people can't mention it and we just go, Technically, then we didn't mention it. We haven't broken any rules.
Oh my god, Miss Tato Aim is...
Potato is going on all the grass.
He's struggling on those
Potato,
wets.
this is F1 24, not mowing the lawn simulator.
He's struggling on those wets, though, isn't he? To be fair, the wets might be actually getting better now, because the rain's not stopping.
He still seems a little bit twitchy. As he has to brake hard before going in the back of McCarry. Oh. This game is so confusing.
Why?
Because you look at it and you go, face value, like then when we were looking at Potato, you would think, oh yeah, okay, it probably needs wets now. But I mean, there's parts of the track which look very wet.
Okay, so by looks of it, they're starting to lap people. Yeah, so there we go. So Aldebaran and Duke just went past Smash. That's what we were seeing. Sorry, there was a yellow flag and I was really confused what the blue car was. That was Smash getting lapped. So they are on a bit of a tear here. So Messiah's like 9 seconds of he goes past Bobinator.
This is where Messiah has to be careful though, because he could lose time behind the cars that are waiting for an opportunity to move out of his way.
Well, who's he coming up to next? He's coming up to his teammate in Manny K. So hopefully there shouldn't be an issue here. Manny should just move out the way. Ooh.
Bit slidey. Do you know what? Just scrap the tyres completely. There's no point. None of them work.
Like driving on snow.
At this point, it's got to be something other than the tyres then. Maybe their setup's just bad in the rain.
I was saying earlier, wasn't I, about Aldebaran being second, and if he gets a time penalty for like crash with like Halo, for example, it would only put him third anyway. The gap between third and fourth is 17 seconds. So,
Yeah.
oh my god! As Manny K is sideways again. He's done that twice now. I think it was once in Quali.
Just him trying to get out of the way of his team.
No, I think he crashed there in Quali as well. So I think he's just struggling with that corner.
Struggling.
So Aldebaran is starting to pull away from Duke a little bit here. It's that gap went up to a second ago. As we got that's Manny K again in a wall. Oh, as Aldebaran has to go on the grass. Aldebaran had to go on the grass to avoid getting smashed out by Manny.
And that brought Duke right back into it.
That was insane.
You know, Aldebaran's going to be fuming with that one.
You can see it. You can really see that like line though, where the cars are going through, has really opened up, showing that the rain is probably dying down a bit to what it actually was. At one point, we couldn't even see that line. It was just so wet. And now you can see the racing line.
Quite wet on the cars though.
As we got Schmitty round.
Smash cutting them corners, trying to get some time back.
Trying to smash through those corners. To be fair, it does still look pretty heavy, the rain, in certain areas of the track.
Yeah, it's a nice little battle between second and third, but unfortunately that means Messiah is pulling even further away.
Yeah, it's now 12.5 seconds because they're battling. So as it stands,
they battle too hard. Messiah will be lapping them in a few laps.
Yeah. Oh, it's Duke. Duke nearly loses the car. Oh.
Oh. He did well to correct himself there.
He did.
That's opened a big gap to Aldebaran now.
Yeah, that's 2.7 seconds now. And that's
a massive mistake.
And that's how it starts, and that's how the gaps start. 3 seconds, 3.2 seconds.
Now you can see how he lost it.
Fair play, he caught the car.
Yeah, there was a second there where I thought he was actually going to go into the wall.
Oh, he's still not.
The brakes are probably cooked. Gonna have to be careful here because if he pushes too much, he's just going to take himself off the track.
Well, he's guaranteed third here, so.
Say that, but if he ends up in a wall,
that's what I'm saying. Obviously, if there isn't a wall, I'm just saying in general, like.
Yeah, if he just coasts.
He's guaranteed third here as it stands, with the way the cars are.
He's...
The fact that Mickey's still fourth is insane. Again, that 10 seconds is going to come back to haunt him, but we'll only put him down to fifth. As he's catching the back of, I think that's the back of, sorry, I'm going to check, McHarry. So so Mickey's catching the back of McHarry. So it's fourth place is starting to lap the cars at the back. As the blue flags start flashing. As McHarry is fighting with Smash, he's going to have to move out of the way.
If you're Mickey, you're pretty tense right now, aren't you? Their battle doesn't ruin your race.
Clenching.
That's the one thing with McHarry is he's very good at getting out of the way for drivers.
Yeah, he's always good with his teammate as well. Lewis is going through as well. F1 Adam. We've got a yellow flag around this corner. I don't know why. I think it was McHarry. But F1 Adam is right behind Flip here. And Flip has that time penalty of 3 seconds, which you can't shake off. It'll go with him to the end of the race. So as it stands, F1 Adam would take 6th. But Halo is right there as well. And then there's a big old gap. Twigs need 10 seconds. So there's a nice tasty little battle here. Thanks very much, Chum.
Appreciate it, Chum. You're a good man. Oh, was that?
Yeah, it looked like...
Did F1 Adam go into the back of Flip?
Yeah, it looked like he might have
a little bit
touched him.
Giving him a love tap.
You want to be careful going on that wet bit, though. You got to be careful going on the wet bit, though. You want to be on the dry. As F1 Adam will get the move done.
Flip knows what he's doing there.
Yeah.
As in, keeping him on the wet. It's like, go on, you can take that pace, but you're going to have wet tyres after that.
But yeah, really nice move from F1 Adam there.
That's balls to the wall kind of thing.
As Huis is kind of dragging Mickey in a little bit here as well. There's a car in between them.
Time for Aldebaran's just not coming down between him and Messiah, so...
No.
It's going to be a massive battle.
Messiah is looking good for the win here, even with 10 laps to go. It's just,
Messiah's already started opening cans.
He's coasting, isn't it? He could coast to the end and still win it.
Crosses the finish line, he'll be on the S portal, whatever it is.
Well, this will be an easy highlight edit when I just go lap 26, lap 36. Oh, Duke is struggling on these tyres. We saw quite a few people we saw quite a few people pit and get newer inters. Like I think F1 Ad went in, Twigs went in. So I'll be curious to see how long these inters go before they have to be changed and people have to have a pit stop.
That's what I was thinking. It's like, how long on average do they get? Can they get?
I don't know. I don't know what they are on 50%. I don't know how long they go.
Find out?
They can't go forever, that's all I'm saying. But it's still raining as it stands. There is a dry line. I wouldn't necessarily want to risk putting dry tyres on because there is still rain coming down. But you can
just appreciate that Pato has still done 14 laps on those wets though.
He doesn't want to lose time, I guess. But that
Yeah,
gap's
to be
opening even
fair.
more. It's now 14 seconds.
I wonder if Aldebaran made a little mistake or something.
It's easily done. It's easily to lose the back of the car a little bit and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, and Aldebaran's tyres might be slightly more worn anyway because he's having to push to make the time back. Whereas Messiah's probably just coasting along.
Lewis flies down the inside of Mickey, which he would get the place anyway due to the time penalty. But again, he wants to start cutting that time down. He's got a long way to go, and obviously I don't think it's going to happen. But hey, Lewis here has good pace. We have an incident in sector 1, but it's a slow moving.
I played to Huis. He's so far avoided the curse.
It was a slow moving Alpine. In my mind, I thought one of the Alpines was already DNF'd because it's the 2 RBs, and I was like, "Is that Messiah?" And then I realised it was Manny K who was going a bit slow there. So that really confused me. Then I actually thought, as he's got a blue flag and he gets out the way of Huis and Mickey. And then there's a big old gap, 14 seconds to F1 Adam, SR Halo, and Flip. Who Halo did get past Flip, so down to 8th he goes, and then obviously there's an 8-second gap. Oh, as Smash is just trying to get out of the way. Fair play to these guys at the back, like Flip and sorry, not Flip, Smash and McHarry, like getting out of the way of everyone. Like fair play to them. Must be tough on a track that's so quick and it's wet at the same time.
Bring it home and get the points that you can get.
Yeah, exactly that. As before, like I've always said, the way I set the league up was we have like a faster driver 1 and a slower driver 2. And again, no disrespect to the slower drivers, it's just a mixed tier. And I've always said use like that as like your like mentality in races. Like if you know that there's another driver 2, use them to have a race with. If that makes sense. A bit like how some of like Le Mans and stuff have like tier 1s and tier 2s, but they all race together. So yeah, so you have people on track that you go, that's the person I want to beat every week. That kind of thing. It's tough for it's tough for mixed tier, but you've got to have your own battles and have your own like that kind of thing in a way. Because not everyone's going to win.
It's tough determining skill levels are based over what 24 races, 23 races, whatever it is.
Yeah, like I have an idea of the majority of races here and how they race and how fast they are and that kind of stuff. And again, I think our constructors shows that of how it is pretty fair, and the teams are quite fair with how close the points are. So I think we will go down to the wire.
Because with in the constructors, because with Flip being consistent and Huis being up there, he could get some serious points in the next few weeks.
Exactly that.
Which should worry the kick boys.
And as I said before, with Abu Dhabi, the last race, which we have moved, I don't think it's right on my actual calendar thing. We've moved it a week, so everyone's available. Last race of the season is double points, just to make it a bit more spicy and make it so that people do want to show up and try and get as many points as they can. That's what's going to make it a bit more hectic as well. Is that you may be a few points off the car in front. All you know is they're double points. You can then overtake them and stuff like that towards the end. So again, a lot of points to be earned going into the end of this season.
I was saying about the Williams.
Yeah.
I didn't quite notice that they are 155 points behind the kicks.
Yeah, they've fallen off a little bit. But that's not their fault. They've had some inconsistent drivers. They've had, I think, Flip at one point had like 3 new teammates in like 3 weeks, and the people just weren't. Remember that Lanzi guy left, for example. So sometimes it's finding consistent drivers.
Of the race commission.
But again, if you get both drivers over the line in the top 10, for example, you're going to be putting good points on to move up in those standings.
And if you're Black Lab and you're F1 Adam, you're basically the same person. That really helps at the point.
Yeah. At the moment, I don't really know who to watch because is that Messiah lapping Twigs, or is that he's just lapped Nemesis in 10th? So Messiah is on a tear here. He's currently lapped up to 10th. As everyone actually is driving on the wet pack bit there with these inters, trying to cool them down. I think they're burning up on the dry bit of track, so I think they're trying to get them into the wet to just, like, get them, you know, cooled down a little bit where they can. Because, for me, it looks like there is no rain now, and I think we will be driving on a dry track soon. Or am I just going crazy? I think we'll be back on dry soon, before this race ends.
What, with 5 laps to go?
Potentially. I don't know. No, I think the Inter will stay to the end, unfortunately, because it's such a quick lap, isn't it? I think if we were at somewhere longer, like a Spa or something, I think people would move over a bit, like, eventually, because the lap's so long.
Smart for the guys at the back, though. Try and get your fastest laps in.
Yeah, look, there you go. So people are starting to move over. So Bobinator onto softs and Marbley passing softs. So both the McLarens, again, if they can get the fastest lap at the very end and you take that extra point, again, you don't know what it will be at the end. You don't know what it will mean for at the end. Because the McLarens are only a few points off of the Red Bulls. And they're not too far off of the Hasses either. So there is even a little battle towards the bottom of the constructors. As Monty Pass gets 3 things unhappy. As Flynn Bob, Mr. F1 Adam, laps Manny K. Yeah, they're doing 21, 22 laps now on these. I don't think the guys at the top will want to go in. I think they'll just, like, for example, Messiah here, he could lose time. Look at this, like, he's just gone wide there. He's struggling, see? I think it is going to be crossover period very, very soon. That dry bit of track there.
Time to get in.
They're struggling on the dry bits of the track. There is still wet parts on either side, but where the track is dry, they are struggling. The funny thing is, Messiah actually probably has time. He's lost 2 seconds to Aldebaran. He's going...
Oh, wow.
He just went very slow then. I think he was just trying to get Nemesis out of his way. He's got 10 seconds. He probably does have time to go in and come back out again. But he'll stay out. It goes down to 9 seconds. I thought Aldebaran was going in then. He's not. But it's come down from 12 to 9. I'd say we're getting so close to the end. I don't think the guys at the top will go in. If it was like lap 26, 27, I think they would have gone in. But I think they were being so close. They won't bother risking it.
Don't blame them.
That time's coming down. We're in the 8s.
Ira's struggling.
Messiah is struggling, and he is struggling a lot. Imagine all this for Aldebaran overtaking at the end.
It's almost like it's written in the stars.
As we're nearly down to 7 seconds.
Yeah.
There we go, down to the 7 seconds. Messiah is struggling.
And it's coming down quick enough at a rate where Aldebaran could really challenge for that last lap.
Even Duke's bringing the time down a bit to Messiah. Sorry, to Aldebaran. Hey, look.
Look how cooked Messiah. It's weird that Messiah's losing so much time. It's lost nearly 5 seconds.
He might not have enough fuel.
That would present a problem.
Is he coasting to try and save fuel? That could be another thing. Again, we haven't seen many safety cars in this season. We've seen like 4 maybe over the whole season, if that. Maybe 3. So as it goes into the 6s.
Jom's just provided a fun fact for me to read out.
Go on then, you got a bit of time.
Okay. Being situated on the North Sea coast, Zandvoort is almost as close to some UK households as Silverstone. Those living in Harwich are only 179 miles from the main entrance of the racetrack. North Sea ferry included. Where the fuck is Harwich?
As we go down to the 5 seconds, Messiah is struggling on these tyres, surely. Manny gets 10-second penalty. I hope Manny not going into retire, because he does. Why? You've just done all of that.
Oh,
you get points.
Thing.
You get points. Why would you go into retire?
Big dum 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 dum.
Can you go in Discord for me and just put @Manny K and then hashtag the point system?
Yeah.
What is wrong with people? Anyway, this has been a hectic race. I said so quickly when the weather came out, when the weather started, bit of rain started, and the 10-second penalties started flying. The gaps just opened out of nowhere. We saw a few crashes. Again, some of those might go in tickets, so keep an eye on the Discord for when that gets resolved, because it could change up how this looks at the very end. But with one lap to go, Aldebaran has brought this down to 3.7 seconds, and it was like 5 point something a second ago. So he's there. He is there. As Messiah is getting stuck behind Aldebaran's teammate.
Oh, and McCarry's going to slow him down for sure. He will take that penalty.
Oh my god. And Messiah gets past. It's down to 2 seconds. This is the last lap.
The fact that has come down so quick.
Right, McCarry needs to get out of the way now to get his teammate through. I think it's going to be too little too late though, unfortunately. It's down to 1.6 seconds. As there's a car round sideways. I'll go back to it in a minute. There's Aldebaran, 1.2 seconds. There's Messiah. It's down to a second. Oh my god, on the last lap. Oh, if there was one more lap after this, we could probably see Aldebaran fly past him. But this is insane. Has Messiah got enough in the tank to get round and win in Zandvoort? I think it's going to be one lap not enough for Aldebaran, as Messiah will go through to win in Zandvoort, but only just. What a comeback drive from Aldebaran. Absolutely insane. Duke will go through third. We'll probably see a load of other cars go through because they've been lapped. Mickey started in last place. And it's... Oh, he hits... Who? No, he hit... Flip? Who did he hit? He hit somebody. It was Flip, who's got a puncher. Flip's got a puncher. Mickey will go through. And he will, unfortunately, have to take that 10-second penalty and move down to 5th. But it's still an incredible drive after starting in 20th. Lewis will come through to take 4th. F1 Adam.
How's that going to drop me?
F1 Adam in a hotel room, coming through in 6th. Really good. Where's Halo? He's so far behind. What happened to all these cars? Halo will go through 7th. Not a good day in the office of Twigs, but the Mercedes will come through in 8th and 9th. Where's Flip? He's limping over the puncher into 12th. And there we go. Twigs and Nemesis will come through together for 8th and 9th.
Safe to say my...
God.
He's trying. It's safe to say my uppy downy predictions didn't take into account potato doing entire race pretty much on that.
Who has said I might not watch the stream because I get cursed all the time. I mean, we curse everyone, don't worry. Mickey says my penalty will get removed because apparently he was under when he went through, which we have seen that glitch before where you actually go under and it throws the time over. So obviously when the hit goes in, we will see. That was what Flip. How did you get a puncher? That's what I need to know. How did you get a puncher, Flip? But Messiah, he's a very, very lucky boy. Oh, okay, so someone hit into the back of Mickey, pushing him over.
Apparently Duke was in puncture territory as well.
Yeah, so did who it said 80% tyre wear. Told you those inters weren't going to go for the... Oh, Flip's tyres hit 100% and burst. So there is your podium. Messiah will take the 4 points. Aldebaran second and Duke in third. Really, really good from these guys. And Messiah will also take the fastest lap. Man, I'm surprised none of the soft runners got it in the end because it did look like it was drying up enough. I don't think they could keep it on the track either. But yeah, a lot of time, like a lot of times opened up. All because of the rain, caused chaos. But yeah, really good for everyone. So yeah, thank you for joining us as always. Next week we'll be in Monza in Italy, so make sure you join us. Join the Discord if you haven't already, and yeah, and also sub to the YouTube channel, please. Thanks everybody. So yeah, thanks for being here. We will see you next week. Goodbye.
Slow up. See you next week.